One of my biggest insights on classroom observations is this. Classroom observations are not about forming opinions about teachers. They are about collecting evidence that can support learning conversations later. Before I ever walk into the classroom, I ground myself in three things: mindset, focus, and tools. Mindset first, I remind myself that my role is to notice, not judge. The moment I start labeling teaching as good or ineffective while I'm observing, I stop seeing what's actually happening. So I enter with curiosity and discipline. Second, focus. I review the specific elements that me and the teacher collectively decided to study. That focus acts like a filter. It tells me what matters and what doesn't in this moment. I'm not trying to capture everything. I'm studying something specific. Third, tools. I bring an evidence collection tool that matches the focus. If we're looking at student participation, I track who speaks and how often. If we're looking at student understanding, I script responses or analyze work samples. The tool matters because it keeps my notes descriptive rather than interpretive. During the observation, I collect student-centered evidence. I write what students say, what they do, and what they produce, and how they respond to instruction. I also capture teacher moves, but only in relation to how students respond. Teaching matters because of its impact on learning, and that needs to be at the forefront of evidence gathering. To remain objective, I'm very intentional with my language. I avoid conclusions in my notes. Instead of writing, "Students were confused," I document what confusion looked like. Instead of writing, "Strong questioning," I capture the actual questions and the thinking they elicited. Now, equity is always part of the observation lens. I'm paying attention to patterns, who is participating, who is silent, who gets feedback, who gets time. Equity doesn't live in isolated moments. It lives in trends across the lesson. After the observation, I don't rush to feedback. I review the evidence, I re-watch key moments if I have filmed, and analyze student work. I'm preparing not to tell the teacher what I think, but to facilitate a conversation where the teacher can analyze their own impact using shared evidence to promote self-directed learning. When observations are done this way, they stop feeling evaluative and start functioning as a professional learning tool, one that supports growth, reflection, and better outcomes for students.